everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back on my channel. Today's video is going to be part 4 of my decluttering series. So we're going to go through all of my bronzers and I'm going to be decluttering a quarter to half of them, hopefully. I grabbed all the bronzers that I could find around my place and then just shoved them all in the same drawer. It's overflowing and I want them to all fit comfortably in that drawer, so we have some work to do. As always, disclaimer, I'm not doing giveaways with the products that I am getting rid of because they are used. It's gross. I have a drawer that is full of products that are meant for giveaways, so the products I'm getting rid of either go in the trash if they're old, or I'm gifting them to friends and family if they are used, and things that are unused will be gifted to the women's shelter. So with that said, let's do this. So this is my bronzer drawer, and like the other ones, it's ridiculous, and I guess it kind of fits all in one drawer, but I want it to be a lot more space in there. It shouldn't be this full. I don't reach for all of these, so I'm gonna get rid of at least a quarter of them. Hopefully I can do some more progress. I feel like bronzers I'm gonna keep more than necessary compared to other ones, although so far I've been keeping more than necessary for every category, but I feel like this one I can somewhat justify it because some are bronzers, some are contouring, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm already making excuses. First off, we're gonna start by removing everything, but also not hoarding boxes. Last time I kept the boxes because I think they're super adorable, but no, I'm gonna keeping them just to cut them up and make some organizers, but no, I'm not doing this again. So all of these will be out, but I'm going to be cutting them and taping them together. I feel like they're great to organize things, but hoarding boxes is now a big no-no. Let's just take everything out. I have this YSL Instant Moisture Glow, which is kind of a moisturizing primer. It shouldn't be in here, so I'm just gonna throw this in the top drawer. I love the Too Faced bronzers. I'm definitely keeping them, except the one for deep skin tone. Realistically, I don't need this, and I will make someone else very happy. So this one is going out of my collection. Okay. I need to cut the boxes to put them there, but okay, for now we're gonna put them here. I love the Physician Formula bronzers, the Bronze Booster in medium to dark, which is super light. And I have the Butter Bronzer, which this one is, it doesn't say the color actually, so I'm not sure which color it is. But I'm keeping those. They're some of the best drugstore bronzers you can get. Highly recommend them. They are expensive, but worth the splurge. I do like my Benefit Hoola and Hoola Light. I don't reach for Hoola that often, but for now I'm going to keep it. If I remove enough things, I will keep it. Otherwise, I'll think about it. The NYC Color Wheel Bronzer Powder, Translucent Highlighting Glow. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a highlighter or a bronzer, but it's going to get out of my collection. The Rimmel Contour Kit. I don't hate it, but I have other things I use more than this, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I have this Maybelline Master Contour stick, and I'm realizing now that I'm missing one of the NYX contour stick. And the NYX one has like two sides. Even though I hate the highlighting side, I like the bronzing side. I think I prefer this color and formula, but I hate that it's like this. Like, if it was duo-ended, I would keep it. But because of this, no, I'm not keeping this. It's just annoying to use. I'm gonna keep the Too Faced Sweet Tea Bronzer. It's a really nice glowy bronzer. Annabelle Beauty Bronzer Matte in Matte Gold. It's a really, really nice bronzer from drugstore. It's not available everywhere. I know Canada and some places in the US or online in the US you can get it. I think it's a great bronzer. I'm gonna keep it. Urban Decay Naked Flush. This one is in the color Naked. I like this, but I don't know if I can justify keeping it with everything else. So I'm gonna put it aside and I will decide afterwards. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour. Again, I don't dislike it. I just don't need another one. And same thing with the NYX one. This one is the Cheek on Cheek color. I just don't need more. I have too many. I have a bunch of the Essence contour kits. And this one is actually an eyeshadow, shouldn't be in here, but whatever. I'm planning a video on these products, so I'm just gonna put them in that drawer. The NYX contour palette. I really like this one as a highlighter, but I don't think I can justify keeping the whole palette for like these two colors that I like. So I think I'm gonna get rid of it, but this one is a pretty good one actually. I could just keep these two, but for now I'm gonna just remove it. I might just keep these two colors because now we can buy them individually. I have the Anastasia cream contour. I think it's too thick. It doesn't like blend really easily. You have to like add oil and stuff, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I have another L'Oreal Pro Contour, a Wet n Wild Mega Glow contour palette. I don't know if I have another one. I think it's the only one. It's okay, but I don't love it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I would keep the NYX one over that one. I have the MAC Ellie Goulding. I don't think I can justify keeping it for how much I've used this. And the bronzer powder, I have the color Golden, which is so much darker in person than online. I haven't been reaching for this, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. NARS, I love Laguna bronzer. Clearly it's dirty as hell, but these get dirty so quickly. You can kind of clean them though, but I really like it, keeping this for sure. And then these are the like new one that came out with the summer collection. There is this one, which is Laguna 2. They're not exactly the same color, but whatever. And this one is the color Seaside. Yeah. So it's definitely something I'm keeping. I'm really happy with them. They aren't super pigmented though. So if you have like tan skin, I wouldn't necessarily recommend the summer collection. These ones are fine though. The Maybelline Master Contour, once again, I really like the highlighter, and I don't mind these two. It's just that I don't reach for these over the other things that I have. So, oops, I think it broke. No, okay, it didn't. So yeah, I'm just gonna pass this along to someone else. This is the newest Clarins bronzer. They come out every summer with like a limited edition bronzer, and look how stunning this is. There's no way I'm getting rid of this. Gorgeous, and it looks beautiful too, but like so pretty. I have some of the Hourglass ambient lighting bronzers, and some of them I like this one. This one is Nude Bronze Light because it doesn't have any glitter, but some of the other ones are like glitter bombs. So I'm gonna keep this one, but I need to test the other ones. Like that one is like glitter fast. I don't know if I can zoom you in, but you can see even just in the pan, there's so much glitter. I'm not gonna keep this one. This one is Luminous Bronze Light. Radiant Bronze Light, which also seem to have glitter in there, so no. Diffuse Bronze Light, which also glitter. This one is the only one I'm a little unsure about. This is the Luminous Bronze Light. I like it sometimes. It does have quite a bit of shimmer and bits of glitter, plus it's super orangey. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I prefer other ones over this one for a luminous bronzer. The Tom Ford bronzer, this one is in the color Terra 02. It's ridiculously big. I do like it. Do I think it's worth the money? I mean, if you have the money, you really like the packaging and just really like Tom Ford per se, sure. But if you're on a budget, you can definitely find something that is cheaper and that works just as well. The Maybelline Master Highlight, I don't mind this one. It's a really nice, like, light shimmery-ish bronzer. But I prefer if I only have to keep one of the three that they have, 3 or 4. I like the nude one, but mine exploded. So I think I'm gonna pass this one along and just get nude whenever I see it somewhere. I have this really, really old Tarte Amazonian Clay bronzer. It's one of my first bronzer ever, and as you can see, it has been well loved. And I feel like part of me should be like, oh, let's get rid of it, because clearly it's old, you've used this, like you've used enough of it to justify the money. But part of me is like, no, you've used so much of it, you should keep it and finish it. So I'm torn. Essentially, I probably shouldn't keep it, but I do like it, and I'm kind of attached to it because of that. I think I'm gonna get rid of it, but it's breaking my heart. It's a good bronzer, by the way. It's a bit orangey if you have really fair, cool tone skin, but if you have a little bit like light, maybe a bit of a tan, it works well, and it is waterproof too, so it's great. NYC Sunny Bronzer. I don't love it as much as everybody else does, but I don't hate it. I think I'm gonna keep it, but it's one of those that I probably should get rid of. But yeah, I've used a full one in the past, so it's not like I dislike it, it's just that it's not my favorite one out of other ones. But it's also really, really affordable, so it's like a great option. Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. Ugh. This one is the color 20M. I know a lot of people didn't like these because they're not uber pigmented, but that's kind of what I like, so I'm going to keep it. Like, I don't know. I think it's pigmented enough for my skin tone. I have this NARS Olympia like contour kit, although to me this is more like a blush bronzer and I don't really love the highlight. I think I should get rid of it, but I don't really want to. I'm gonna have to think about this one. I have this Giorgio Armani highlighting and contouring face palette. I haven't used this and I don't think I will. It's pretty, but like, how am I supposed to contour with, like, have you seen the size of this? Like, how am I supposed to contour with this or highlight? It's a bit confusing. It's pretty, but like, I can't use this. I have the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting palette. I don't have any actually of the cream contour, so I think I could justify keeping it. Although I still am wondering where my NYX one is, but I'm gonna keep it. I have the Stila, this one is the Stay All Day Contouring Bronzer for Body and Face in medium. I do like it. I think I can justify keeping it because it's pretty cool tone, which is great. And then I have the Laura Mercier J'adore le Soleil Soleil Matte Veil Crème, basically a cream bronzer. I'm pretty sure I ordered the like powder version, so I think I'm gonna just be returning this. And this is where it gets a bit hard because those are all contouring kits and I haven't kept many. This is just the classic Anastasia one. I do like it. Clearly I used the bronzer and this highlighter the most. And I think I'm going to keep it just because I haven't kept any. Those are all really cool tone contouring powders and I don't use them enough to justify keeping them, but I do want to do a video on them. So I think I'm going to keep them until I do that. And after that, I will have to only keep like my favorite one or something. I don't know about this one. I don't think I've done as well as some other ones, but it does fit in my drawer, which was my main criteria. Everything is organized and visible now. And I am planning on doing a few videos on these things and then decide if I keep them or not. So progress, not super good, but I definitely removed at least a quarter, if not almost half of it. So pretty good, kinda. What do you think? So this is the after. Not too bad, it fits. And this is what I'm getting rid of. And these I'm either doing a video on or returning or back to macking and stuff like that. So not too bad. That's a quarter at least. So that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up so I know to keep doing them. Don't forget to subscribe because there are more videos coming out. And actually, I will be linking on the screen some other ones that I've done. You can check them out, and I will also place in the description box the playlist for this decluttering series so you don't miss any future ones.